If you allow demons to manipulate your thoughts with negative expectations, you are limiting God. Your expectations can actually sabotage your future. Let me repeat the warning that I gave in a previous article. What you expect is the focus of your faith, and you will get what you expect. If your focus is being driven by demons of negativity, then your confident expectation is not in God. Remember, the facts of your current circumstance are not the truth of God's plan for your life, but the demons will use those facts to bring strongholds that limit God. Strongholds are formed in parts of your soul, and they oppose the ruling authority of Jesus Christ. For example, if you had a stronghold of depression, it would refuse joy. If you had a stronghold of fear, it would oppose peace. A stronghold of anger will resist love. And the lies that sit behind these strongholds, they sound like this. I will always be depressed. I am so angry, I could scream. I can't. I'm too afraid. That last statement, with those two words, I can't, they are a big legal right of limitation via your declaration given over to demons. Strongholds are usually based on 5 words or less from your childhood that have grown into a forest of negative expectations and thoughts. Let me give you an example of these 5 words. You will never amount to anything. I had a brilliant young woman walk into my office who heard these words continually as a child, and she was complaining that her job was ending. She was devastated. Although this ending could be an opportunity for God to bring a tremendous journey into her life, she expected the worst. And she actually said, I'll never get another opportunity like this one. I will lose my condo, my car, and I will wind up homeless. She allowed negative expectations based on the facts of her current circumstance to dominate her thoughts. And unless these strongholds came down, she would get what she expected because her trust lied in the lies of the enemy, not in the truth of God's plan for her life. These strongholds caused her to agree with the enemy and disagree with God. One of my friends who was raised in a Jewish family told me once that Americans have weak expectations. He said that to me. He said, you Americans go in worrying about everything, about what other people think, what might happen, instead of expecting the blessings of God. And he told me, he said, this mindset is not biblical. And the reason the Jews are so blessed is that we expect the blessing. Wow. That kind of made me think. If in our pursuit of acceptance and approval, we have lost the confident expectations of God's blessings, we are walking in the wrong direction. So I want to give you 5 keys to help you shift your negative expectations. And the first one is, quite obviously, remove all the I can'ts from your vocabulary. Fast from the words I can't for the next 30 days. You'll be surprised how often these words creep into your daily vocabulary, and they set up limitations. I spent last year saying, oh, I can't eat that, I can't eat that, I can't eat that. And by the end of the year, there was a lot of things I could not eat because they digestionally upset me. So I had to repent from all of that and remove that word. Number 2, think about what you're thinking about and ask God to show you the lies at the root of your negative expectations and when they began. Because when God sheds light on those roots, the enemy cannot live there. He cannot stay. Ask God in number 3 to show you his perspective of your current circumstance. And know that regardless of how it began, if you trust God, he will use that which is meant for evil for your good. And number 4, focus on 5 things that you can be grateful for in your life daily. What you focus on, good, praiseworthy, lovely, and excellent, will rewire your mind to think things positively. Number 5, Seek deliverance and counseling if you need help identifying the lies at the roots of these strongholds. Because you might be surprised. You might be surprised to find out they started with 5 words or less. I hope this blessed you today. Have a great week.